Hey divas, so in this video I will be sharing with you guys my spring foundation routine. I will also be showing you guys how I highlight and contour. It may be different. I like to do a light highlight and contour. I don't like to do something that's way extremely too heavy. That's just my liking. But yeah, I just like something that's very subtle, but I do like to highlight and contour because I love when my face looks smaller. But anyways, I decided to do a spring foundation routine because I did want something that was more glowy for the springtime. I feel like a springtime foundation routine should include something that makes your skin look glowy and luminous and just dewy. I think that that's really pretty. I use my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth, and then I also use the Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer by NYC. But yeah, anyways, if you guys are interested in how I achieve my, or how I do my spring foundation routine, then go ahead and stay tuned.
Okay divas, so I'm first going to start off by moisturizing and priming my face. For my moisturizer, I'm using the Badescu Honey Moisturizer, and then for my primer, I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer. And I really wanted to use this primer because it gives like this luminous look to your face automatically, so I thought that it would be really good to use this primer. So as you can see, it gives me that luminous look already. I'm also going to go in with some pore filler because the pores on my nose were looking ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just using the NYX pore filler. Now I'm going to use the NYX concealer and correct palette, I think it's called. It will be listed in the description box below. But now I'm just color correcting. I do have a couple problem areas, so I'm just going to place that orange looking concealer onto all my problem areas, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Dewy Plus Smooth Fit Me foundation, and this is in the shade 360, and I'm going to distribute that all over my face. I chose this primer. I chose this foundation because it gives your skin like this dewy look, hence to the name. But yeah, I just wanted a dewy look for spring, so that's why I chose this foundation, and I absolutely love it. And even if you have oily skin like me, it still won't leave you as oily. You'll just have to maybe blot a couple times out of the day, but you still will be fine if you want that dewy look. So next I'm going to go back to that Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, and I'm going to be taking these two shades, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight, excuse me divas, underneath my eyes, and then I'm also going to go down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. These are the only areas that I feel I need to bring forward from my face. If you do highlight other areas, you can go ahead and do that, but for me, this is my personal preference. So yeah, and now I'm just going to blend that out with a small flat top brush. Be sure to blend these concealers. I know that it is a process, but you don't want your highlight to look extra crazy. Like, I've already blended it with the small flat top brush, but I am going to go back in and blend it with the beauty blender. You just do not want these things to go unblended. It's really not cute. So yeah, just go ahead and take your time and blend. I know that it takes some time, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, as I said before, I am going to go back in with a damp beauty blender sponge. Next, I'm going to be going back to that palette by NYX, and I'm going to be contouring. I'm going to contour the hollows of my cheeks and down the bridge of my nose, and I'm also going to go like right underneath or on my jawline. I hope I'm explaining that right. But yeah, those are the personal, excuse my voice, I'm getting a little bit sick. But those are the places that I personally prefer to highlight. I do not highlight contour. I do not contour my forehead anymore because I realize that it's making it look smaller than it actually is, and that's terrible because my hairline already like takes over my forehead. So I do not contour like around my forehead and those areas anymore. So yeah, but like I said before, this is my personal preference. If you have a larger forehead or you have a bigger forehead than I do, then you can go ahead and contour those places as well. It's just all off of personal preference, but yeah, this is what works best for me. Next, I'm going to be setting my highlight, and I'm using the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in medium, and I just love this powder to set my highlight because it does not wash me out and make me look ashy underneath my eyes. So yeah, I'm just going to set all the places that I applied highlight concealer to. After I let it sit on my face for a while, I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to wipe all the excess off. And it's important that you let it sit on your face because I feel like it helps you to set your concealer better and it doesn't crease up on you. Now I'm taking the NYX Matte But Not Flat to set my entire face. And then next I'm going to be taking the Shea Moisture eyeshadow and then the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer, and I'm going to set my contour. I like to set my contour after I set my entire face because I feel like it just brings everything together better and I don't have to, it's kind of effortlessly. I don't really like to set the contour before I set my entire face. That's personal preference. If you do, then you can go ahead and do that, but it just works out better for me when it comes to blending. Next, I'm going to take this blush by Milani. It's called Berry Amore, and I just wanted a soft wash of pink, and I also just wanted something that would give me that glowy feel. So yeah, I am pretty much done. Thank you, divas, so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful and easy to follow. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!